Hi, if you're the owner of a Medspa aesthetics clinic or a wellness center, please pay attention because in this video I will show you exactly how to leverage AI in your business to get a consistent flow of high quality customers you actually want to do business with. Now I know you've heard it all, AI is going to solve all the problems in your world. It's going to cure cancer, it's going to put so much money in your pocket that you don't know what to do with. But let me tell you this, I'm not here to make you false promises. Because one, I will show you exactly what we did to massively increase one of our past clients' revenue by implementing one small change in their system utilizing AI. Two, I will show you the systems and mechanisms in place of the best in the business, what they're doing with AI, and how you can leverage it yourself to zoom past competition on a 5 to 10 year time span. And three, I guarantee at the end of this video, you'll come out with more knowledge as to how to implement AI in your business to save you money and time. So let's dive straight into it. Let's start with the most simple things you should be doing but are not. The average lifespan of an online lead is 5 minutes and the lifetime value of an average aesthetics client is 2,000. You and I both know 78% of patients they go to the first clinic that replies to them. So what that means is there's a 9 times increase in conversion when you answer within the first 5 minutes. How do we solve this issue? Let's take a look at the following example of our previous client and relate that back to your business. Now, how do we solve this issue for our previous client? She was in a very extremely saturated beauty market in Hong Kong with intense competition, and her staff was not responding to leads fast enough and they weren't following up with their leads as well. Now, how do we solve this issue? Well, enter Clara. She's the WhatsApp appointment setter. So whenever somebody would click on an ad, for instance, they would get directed to Clara. Now that would make sure that no lead is missed ever because Clara instantaneously inquires about potential customer problems, gives them personalized recommendations to make the customer feel heard, to make sure that they're taken care of. And it's so simple that the customer only needs to choose one out of 2 options for frictionless appointment booking. It's 24/7 operational, obviously. Because let's take a look at the data, shall we? All we did is we instantly replied to the prospects who were interested. Now, what that resulted in, it was 112 new customers, 50% less cost for a book consultation, 50% more monthly visitors, averaging 1,500 in lifetime value, and that increased their revenue by $170,000. Now, we want to know how much your business is missing out by not responding to leads fast enough, which is the easiest thing you can do to increase your revenue as of now. So let's take a look, shall we? So the simple question we have to ask yourself is how much revenue is your med spa missing out on by not responding to leads fast enough? Let's be conservative and say 7 phone numbers, 8 texts, and an average client value of 2,000, right? That would result in a potential loss of $360,000 per year. Now, how do we solve this? Well, we want to make sure that your customers, when they are at their peak buying interest, they're taken care of. So the moment a lead opts into any of your channels, our AI instantly reaches out to them, whether it's WhatsApp, social media ads, phone, or even your website. Our AI will qualify them and book them in for a consultation, answer any of the client's questions 24/7, and even make sure that reminders are set for appointments and consultations so your prospects actually show up. Now, the good thing about AI employees is they know everything about your clinic, are completely privacy compliant, can handle unlimited clients at once, providing you with infinite scalability, essentially, right? And why should you listen to me implementing AI? AI is such a new domain. It's such a new technology. Why should I trust AI? Well, let's take a look at the data that the biggest consulting firm on the planet provided for us, right? So organizations are increasingly using AI in multiple functions. They report cost reductions from AI within business units using this technology. So it's not only me, it's the entire world based on the statistics of McKinsey. Especially big companies such as Klarna, a $1 billion credit card company, is implementing customer service in their infrastructure, right? What it did is it drove a 40 million US dollars in profit improvement to the company just by implementing a simple customer service agent, which is unheard of. Such a small change, yet such a massive increase in profit. Now, we want to make sure that you're not part of the 86.5% who are utilizing AI wrong. We want to make sure that you're one of the 13.5% of early adopters who have figured it out at the early stages and will put their competition out of business, not on a 1 to 2 year timeline, but on a 5 to 10 year timeline, because it's all about the long game, how we implement AI and really bind this into your infrastructure to make you save loads of money and save you a lot of time. Now, one of the highest leverage activities you can do is actually by just implementing AI into your content creation process, because as we would know, content creation is essential, especially in the Medspa industry. So normally you would need a large team to grow your socials, right? You need somebody who edits the films, videos, and scripts, but we can have AI do all of that now. Now bear with me here, because this might be one of your biggest discoveries yet, because it's a sustainable asset with exponential returns. Let me explain. Now, what most people doing is they believe creating more content and more ads equates into more clients, but that's completely the wrong approach, because pushing your online presence in front of an audience without the right mechanisms to convert them into paying customers is a complete waste of time. This is completely the wrong approach, and let me tell you why. Once a lead opts in, most people, what they do is they let the lead know that everything is scarce and the value won't be available anymore if they don't consume it right away. Right? On the appointment, they basically force the lead into the mindset that their life will end if they can't buy into the offer to improve their current situation. That makes them want to collect every single penny from their potential customer or get the customer to finance, and it just feels so forced. And what this does is the business is then forced to increase their advertising spend, because guess what? The client is unhappy. He felt pressured into buying, and unconsciously he's always going to churn out, which also affects your reputation and authority, which is one of the most important assets to your business. Now, how do we solve this issue? Well, in the world of medical aesthetics, as we both know it, trust is everything. Reputation, trust, authority, that is everything. Now, we live in a digital age where content creation can enable said trust and reputation, because on social media you can build your authority, right? Well, you might think that content creation is just something teenagers do for attention these days, but no. Content that is genuine and that resonates deeply with your audience actually converts them into paying customers. Okay, I want you to imagine Instagram creators who document real life experiences like getting their first Botox and lip filler when they're so excited, right? Their strength relies in relatability, right? Let me say that again. It's so relatable, which makes them trust you. This is an absolute game changer for medical aesthetics practices, because it allows you to connect with potential patients authentically. You're not pushing them on a hard sell, but you're just sharing experiences that educate and engage them, right? You and I know this. We only buy from people we actually like, know, and trust. And content creation really bridges that gap from a complete stranger to somebody we like, know, and trust. So how can we maximize online presence and minimize money as well as time spent for you? Well, our AI infrastructure will help you identify what's trending on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and analyze what people prefer to watch in your industry, analyze their editing style, visual patterns, etc. And based on your company's specific assets, such as your branding, guidelines, case studies, as well as success stories, our content AI engine, Daniel, he will produce high quality, short form and long form content based on proven attention frameworks that work, and frameworks to convey your expertise and build trust with the audience. Now, what this does, it will maximize the value as well as the trust that the audience has in you and that they're getting from you. All right, so after you build trust and authority with your audience, people would automatically want to buy from you because they like, know, and trust you. Once a lead reaches out, we will make sure to maximize conversion and minimize missed customers, because our AI employees will reach out to them immediately, providing them with as much personalized value as they want, so they book a consultation with you. Now, this might all sound a bit crazy, because how can I use this framework just by providing company guidelines, case studies, and success stories? How do I come into place? Well, you just have to provide a few minutes with your video and audio, because we will use your clinic-specific branding and faces to do those videos. And let me show you how.
Create your own digital double that not only sounds like you, but also looks and moves exactly like you. This digital avatar can say anything you want and even speak in different languages. This is a game changer for many creators, as it saves a significant amount of time. With this, you no longer need to film yourself every single time. Instead, you can produce entire social media videos using only your avatar. This is MDMZ, and today...
So what we basically showed you is a way for us to clone your online presence. We will make a digital double of you if you feel comfortable and set this whole mechanism in motion so we can build the trust that the audience needs to convert as many clients as possible into people you will have a long-term relationship with. Because in the world of medical aesthetics, trust is everything. Now, what we realize is we cannot work harder. We need to work smarter. So leave the repetitive work to us while you focus on building long-lasting relationships with your clients. So I know what you're thinking. We're not on a retainer. We just want you to learn how to leverage the system. Because eventually you won't be stuck with us. We want to implement it for you and teach you how to use this infrastructure to scale your business beyond 7 figures. And we'll continue supporting you by ensuring the infrastructure stays at the forefront of technology with ongoing maintenance as well. And it will get very crazy very soon because technology is advancing at such a rapid pace that for us who do this for a full-time living, it's still hard to keep up. But the system is only going to get more efficient, and that will also be visible in your financials. Now, with that said, let's get to the next section. Why did the AI get Botox? I'll give you like 3 seconds to think. Okay, time's up. To freeze your costs. And I know this was a terrible joke, but it's still undeniable that we will provide you a competitive advantage. That's a sustainable asset because we will implement it once and you can leverage it for the rest of your lifetime. Okay, we're not here to make quick money and have our clients churn after 30 days because we're here to build long-lasting relationships with you, ambitious clinic owners that want to scale beyond 7 figures leveraging AI and always want to be one step ahead of competition. So if you're an ambitious clinic owner and you really want what's best for your business on a 5 to 10 year time span and actually leverage the existing technology that you will need to implement one day, then please click the link below and let us know how we can help utilize AI for your business to build trust with your desired customer and how to save you time and money.